Hi there and welcome to Gaining Vision. I'm Melanie. Have you had an opportunity to subscribe to the channel yet? If not, take a second, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to like and share. When you hear somebody talking, do you notice their tone of voice? For people, that might not mean anything to them, but for those of us with vision loss, we depend definitely on the tone of somebody's voice. When somebody says something in a certain tone, it could mean something completely different. So it could be, I need to have a conversation with you, or I need to have a conversation with you. In the way you say it, it means something completely different. Or anything like, hey, that little bit of tone will make a big difference. I want you to think about a situation where you couldn't see somebody's facial expressions or their body language when you were talking to them, and you had to decide what they were talking about all in the tone of voice. It could be when you're on the phone. You know, we always talk about the tone of a text or an email. If you got the cap locks on, it means they're shouting at you. It's still the same when you're using tone. Some people may have a certain tone to their voice that comes across as aggressive. They don't mean it to, but that's just the way that they're speaking. Some people raise their voice. I know I always use my family, my Italian side, they talk really, really loud that you think they're arguing if you don't understand what they're saying, but in fact they're just passionate about what they're saying. So all about tone, the vocal variety, and the volume of voice can change your message. Sometimes people will say, "Are you okay?" when you're talking quietly. "Are you sick?" if you don't sound your cheerful self. So next time you're talking to somebody, pay attention to the tone of voice you're using and the tone of their voice. Sometimes it's interesting to have conversations and just throw a different tone in there just to get a reaction. It's really interesting, especially when you've never paid attention to the tone of voice. For me, this is something I always pay attention to. So something as simple as my husband, I'll say, hey, what's wrong? No, nothing. There's nothing wrong. He's just saying, hi. His voice is deeper. So sometimes we can overthink it. Other times there's significance to what's being said. So it's important to listen carefully, and also when you're speaking, to be mindful of your tone of voice. Until next time, start to pay attention to those tones. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share. And we'll see you next time.